My best friend confessed to sleeping with my husband, so I invited her to dinner. I invited her before I could think. She stood in my doorway shaking, eyes red. My husband stayed behind her, arms crossed, already angry. I'm so sorry, she said. It was a mistake. Stay for dinner, I said. They both stared at me. What? My husband said. I said stay, both of you. This was not me. I definitely wasn't the confrontational type, but if I let them leave, I knew I would fall apart later, alone, with no proof and no control. They stayed. I kept moving because if I stopped, I would collapse. I dropped a plate and watched it shatter into pieces. No one helped me clean it up. You don't have to do this, my friend whispered. I do, I said. Sit. She sat curled in on herself and wouldn't look at me. My husband stayed standing. This is sick. You're trying to punish us. I'm trying to understand, I said. He laughed. You understand enough. No, I said. I don't. I placed my phone on the table, screen down, and pressed record. When did it start? I asked. Silence. Answer, I said. My friend flinched. 2 months. Where? She sighed. At work, then hotels. My husband slammed his fist on the counter. Stop this. Don't interrupt, I said. He stared at me like he didn't recognize me, anger flaring on his face. How often? I asked. My friend's voice shook. Once or twice a week. Did you plan to leave me? I asked him. No, he said quickly. This was nothing. I nodded. Then why lie? He stepped closer. Turn that thing off. You're not recording me, he yelled. I am. He reached for my phone. I pulled it back. Don't, I said. He grabbed my arm hard enough to bruise. My friend whimpered. Please stop. Let go, I said. He tightened his grip. You think you're in control? You're embarrassing yourself, I screamed, loud, on purpose. He shoved me back. I hit the table and pain shot through my side. Stop, my friend cried, covering her head. I scrambled up, breathing fast. My heart felt like it would tear out of my chest. I wanted to run. Instead, I stood my ground. Touch me again, I said, and you'll regret it. He laughed. Then he slapped the phone out of my hand. It hit the floor and slid under the table. Now what? He said. I dove for it. He kicked my ribs. I screamed again, louder and longer this time. Someone pounded on the wall. A neighbor shouted. My husband grabbed my hair and yanked me up. Enough, he said. You're not going to ruin my life. My friend sobbed from the corner. She didn't move. She didn't help. I looked straight at him. You did that on your own. Sirens wailed in the distance. His face changed. Did you call them? He asked. I smiled through the pain. No. He tried to drag me toward the door. I clawed at the table. The recording was still going. I knew it. I needed it to hear everything. The knock came fast, loud. Police! Open the door. My husband froze. Then he shoved me away and stepped back, hands up. I didn't do anything, he said. She attacked me. The officers came in and separated us. I was shaking so hard I could barely speak. The officer knelt in front of me. Are you hurt? Yes, I said. He assaulted me. My husband scoffed. She's lying. Sir, the officer said. Be quiet. I pointed under the table. My phone, please. They found it and played the recording. My voice filled the room asking questions, then yelling, then screaming. His voice was angry and threatening. The officer looked at my bruised arm, my ribs, my hair. Turn around, he told my husband. What? My husband said. This is insane. You're under arrest for domestic assault and battery, the officer said. Multiple counts. My friend gasped. The cuffs clicked shut. You set me up, my husband yelled at me as they led him out. No, I said. I just showed everyone who you are. Inside, the officer let the EMTs come in. You did the right thing. I just nodded. My friend stood slowly. I'm scared, she whispered. So was I said. But you need to leave. She left without another word. I didn't invite her to dinner to forgive them. I invited her to make him feel safe enough to destroy himself.